obsessed with baseball. Thank you. I'm done with the steroids things. Done. Stop talking about it. Enough already. I would take steroids too if it made me funnier. And shrink one ball. I mean, it's awesome. There's nothing. I'm not just interested in baseball because the players are cute or anything. I'm interested in their talents too. You know, turning a double play, throwing a 98-mile fastball on the inside quarter, and hitting the ball out of the ballpark. I figure with all these skills with their hands, they can find my G-spot in like 5 seconds. Thank you. Oh, where do I go? I gotta get out of here. But, Clemens, watching that train wreck on 60 Minutes, anyone? You don't have to answer. I don't really care. He used the word hogwash. He said the whole steroids thing was hogwash. You're guilty. What does hogwash even mean? Does anyone in this room know? No, and you guys are all in college. Yeah, he's Texan. Who cares? Yeah. Let's see. I'll end with this. And that gets me thinking about baseball. When does a friend become a friend with benefits? Is it a night of drinking too much tequila and porn? Yes, I know. I've been there. Or is it Game 4 of the 1996 World Series, Yankees versus Atlanta? Jimmy Leyritz, replacing Paul O'Neill, hits a 3-run homer to tie it up 6-6 in the 8th. Yankees go on to win it in the 10th. To celebrate, I bring my friend home, and his wood hit a high, hard one up the middle. That's what I call a come-from-behind game.
I have 6 nephews. They are just bundles of germs. That's really what they are. They're like walking, biological warfare, which gave me this idea, all right? Everybody wants to get out of Iraq. Well, here's how we do it, okay? We don't send any more soldiers. We send over kindergartners. They could go for an hour, play, touch everything, and people would die. We could kill an entire nation with boogers. My oldest nephew is a freshman in college. He wants to join a fraternity. No, exactly. Can I just say, people made such a big deal about the way the president was treating prisoners of war. How about the way fraternities treat their pledges? Right. In fact, I think the president could have avoided a lot of trouble if he had just said, he's not torturing prisoners, he's hazing them. He was going to throw a big party when the whole thing was over. If they survive the waterboard, they get a beer bong. Instead, he screwed it up. I had to sign the executive order. If women ruled the world, we would have skipped the waterboard, had the party, and then slept with their best buddies. See, no torture, revenge.
People have to like you for who you are. You know what I mean? Especially your friends. And I wasn't sure that my friends liked me. So I went on Facebook today, and I suggested that everyone like me. Rachel Reenstra suggests you like Rachel Reenstra. And out of 1,642 friends, apparently only 2 like me. Jill Snyder and Rhonda Luberts. And I don't know who they are. But that's the thing. You don't know who anyone is on your Facebook, right? It used to be like, oh, I just want my friends on Facebook. That's it. Now you're like, oh, you're kind of cute. All right. I'll friend you. It doesn't matter anymore. But it's so funny because Facebook will send you an email to confirm you know the person. And it's all BS, right? But it'll be like, Blair Taylor wants to be your friend. Facebook needs to confirm you know Blair, which is fine, but you guys, recently, and I wish I would have thought of this, I got a friend request from Jesus the Christ. I'm not kidding. It's an actual picture of Jesus. And he looked good, by the way. It was obviously right after his comeback. He was glowing. And it said... It said, Jesus the Christ would like to be your friend. Facebook needs to confirm you know Jesus. And I'm like, am I getting converted here? Hold on a second, JC. So I messaged him before I accepted. And I said, hold on, Jesus. I don't know if you remember this. I mean, I'll accept your friend request, but I already accepted you into my heart when I was 14 at Bible camp. I never heard anything from you. Nothing. And I don't know if you didn't get the message, or maybe you hit ignore. But I have asked just a few things from you since then, and nothing. And now you want to be my friend. And I thought about it, guys, and I get it. JC's turning a little LA. He's got to know I host the #1 design show on HGTV, and Jesus might want a job as an on-camera carpenter. Hello? Hey, you know what? In this economy, even the Son of God needs a job. So I confirmed him, and I suggested he like Judas. What, too soon?
I love my friends. They so supportive of me, you know. I talk about them like a dog, but they got my back, you know what I'm saying? I love me. They think I'm supposed to be famous. You're supposed to be famous by now. You've been doing this forever. Why you ain't famous yet? You know everybody. Why ain't nobody hooking you up? Why you ain't getting the hookup? Like, bitch, you having sex with Fred, your supervisor. Why you ain't no cashier yet? Still in the back chopping meat and talk about my career moves. Trying to make it here in California. How come blacks and Mexicans don't get along? What's up with that? Seriously, it's like a rumor that blacks and Mexicans don't get along. I don't understand it. Because we want spice from being the same. You're not telling me that La Tapatía and cayenne pepper ain't the same. You ain't telling me that. You ain't telling me that chicharrones and pork rinds, they ain't the same. Come on. Chopped up cornitas, that's pork chops. Stop it. We should be friends. And we could take over if we be nice to each other.
Honestly, I don't know how much more excitement I can take this week. I found out some huge news. I found out this week my very best friend, my partner in crime, is gonna have a baby. Yeah, so I am now in the market for a new best friend and a new partner in crime. That's pretty much what I call a deal breaker right there. It's not like I'm anti-baby. Like, I like babies. I mean, I think they're lots of fun to play with and then walk away from, right? I'm just so bummed. Like, this girl is completely out of commission for like 18 years. And we're talking if she gets out on good behavior. Like, oh, I just can't imagine anything like needing me that much, you know? Wow, honestly, I bought a fish a couple of months ago, and I'm not gonna lie, there have been a couple times I was like, what were you thinking? Like, feed me twice a day, clean the bowl once a week. Mommy needs some me time, all right? Back off, fishy. I don't know. And they're so excited, so I had to pretend I was so excited, you know? And like, so when they told me, my mouth was like, yay! And my heart was like, ow! Baby. And now it's all she talks about, like, what are we gonna name it? Like, maybe Elizabeth if it's a girl, or Edgar if it's a boy. I'm like, I have an idea. Like, why don't you name the kid Yoko? Because it is totally breaking up the band right there. Ooh, for a second, I thought it was too soon for a Yoko joke. I don't know. This kid better be the coolest baby ever. That's all I'm saying. Like, it better shoot out of the womb telling jokes and playing card tricks. Like, okay, baby.
I found God this week. It was really cool. I found God on MySpace. And yeah, he does not want to be my friend. How messed up is that? I know, right? I'm still awaiting approval from the Lord. Satan signed right up, though. It's crazy. So what else can I tell you guys about? My dad is a doctor, and so people always assume that I'm rich just because Dad's a doctor. He actually doesn't have a lot in common with other doctors. The only thing that he shares as far as stereotypes go is the handwriting. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I've known the man my whole life. Well, obviously, I've known him my whole life, but he sent me a Christmas card, and I literally had to take it to a pharmacist. I was like, but I got Valium, so it was awesome, you know? Like, yeah, it helps with the quitting smoking. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, I went home for Christmas, and that was great because I got to see a lot of my friends that have been friends since I was 12. And I don't know if you guys have friends of those opposite sex where you're kind of like brother and sister, but not really, but no matter what, you're never like, you know, winky winky or anything like that. Like, it's just, that's the relationship you have, because some of you are looking at me like, I would totally hump my friend. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, my friend John is like that, and he freaked me out because he crossed a boundary that I didn't know that maybe we needed to have a little chit-chat about. Yeah, he walked in on me in the shower and just starts talking to me. Like I'm not naked in the shower, you know, just walks in and rips back the shower curtain, and he goes, hey, I was thinking we could see a movie at like 3:45. What do you think? I think I'm naked. Maybe we could talk about this later? He goes, Alysia, I don't care. I've seen you naked before. I'm like, that was 14 years ago. I have grown since then. And he said, not much. So I thought it was really funny when he went to jail. That's the kind of friendship that we have. That is correct. But I felt bad because it was his birthday, and I wanted to get him a card, and I didn't know what kind of a card you get somebody when they're in jail on their birthday. So I was like, all right, well, so I got him one of those Monopoly get-out-of-jail-free cards, right? And I took it down to the jail, and like an idiot, I showed the guard. Like, they didn't have to search me or anything. I just whipped it out and was like, look, bet you never seen one of these before. I'm gonna give this to my friend. And they took it from me. They actually confiscated a Monopoly card at the jail. And I was freaking out, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, like he's gonna cash it in or something. Are the guards that dumb? Because I can't believe that there'd be somebody on the government's payroll so stupid that they're gonna go, oh, okay, all right. Well, by the power invested in me by Parker Brothers, go and be free. That's my guard impression. Yeah, I don't know. It would be awesome if they would give it to him and release him just so I could watch the news. Because that would be an awesome news report, just to watch a reporter go, thank you, Bob. An inmate was released today from jail on a Monopoly card. Currently, he's headed southbound on the freeway in a 1947 pewter thimble. That's right, Bob. Sources say he's headed for a crack house on Baltic Avenue. Back to you. But of course, that'll never happen, and we all know that'll never happen. Because there's going to be at least one guy on payroll between the front door and the cell block that's not an idiot. At least one guy is going to go, all right, nice try, buddy. I'm not stupid. You got to roll doubles.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all all right? Okay. All right. First, let me identify any single ladies in the audience. Single ladies. Okay. All right. I'm just checking out the competition. I'm checking out. LA is hard. Okay, I gotta get my life together. All right. Well, because LA is a little difficult, I'm single now, and like the real single, not the he's not in a 5-foot radius type single. I cry myself to sleep at night. I'm really alone, and it's cool. But I've been going out a little bit more, and I've been going out with some of my single friends, and let me know if you feel me on this. Some of my friends tend to overestimate their cuteness ever so slightly. Everybody else? And it's not, I don't have ugly friends, but they just, like, talk to dudes all stank. They're like, did you see him? Trick, he like a 6. That is your speed. You need to. If you waiting on that 10, he is not coming, praise God. I don't understand. And I have one friend, she younger, she don't know no better. We at the club, she getting down, right, dancing. And when you're dancing, you expect the guy to come jump up on it. That's what you're supposed to do, right? All this dancing with each other, that's not cool. Like grown folks, we dance with each other. I don't know about, but, so this dude came to dance with her. This broad ran off the dance floor like, oh! I said, let me tell you something. You're not cute enough to be running from dudes at the club. You go back there and you see if he got a job, or benefits, or something. What you doing? I don't.
Because too, okay, now probably this is a big reason why I'm a little bit different than most. See, I think the key to great relationship is to have sex first. Yeah, it's not. That's right. If somebody cannot impress you in bed, why should you get to know him? He's not clapping anymore. Sorry. Good. The other reason is you have to find out if you're going to be sleeping with the human burrito. Yeah, oh, yeah, you know. I'll tell them. This is the person that takes the blanket at night and they tuck it, and they turn, tuck, turn, tuck, turn, tuck, turn. Human burrito. And then trying to get a piece of the blanket is like starting a lawnmower. Can I please have a little blanket? Say sex first. It's like, it's practical. It's not rude. I'm saving you probably you time, you money. It's practical. It's practical. So I'm glad I'm here tonight, though, because this week my asthma has been kicking my ass. I do have the asthma. Actually, I think they should call it Jewish respiratory disease. So that's what it is. And God's a big prankster. Oh, let's give Jews big fat noses, but don't let them breathe. Ha ha. Yeah, freaking hysterical, man. And asthma is scary because you know what? Breathing, not optional. And then I find asthma will get you at 3 o'clock in the morning, which I've learned is not a convenient time to die. No, I'll call my girlfriends. Bring, hello, click. I'll call my guy friends. Bring, hello. Hey, what are you wearing? Doesn't make any sense.